can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right.
It just feels right to be recording, and it feels right for you to be here on this great and lovely day. As you're watching this, it is 4 o'clock in the morning almost, but let's get into the show. I hope y'all like that intro. I enjoyed that. I don't know which one I like between Inferno or Thunder, but enough rambling. We are here with the NXT Supershow. It's kind of our little legends, and I just wanted to do something different, get the creative juices flowing. So we'll be having some good surprises, some legends, as I said, some dream matches. Well, a dream match is happening. So let's just get into the show. We are here in the First National Bank Arena in Arkansas, or as some people call it, Arkansas, but we are here in Arkansas. Jason Momoa is with Trish Stratus, and Jason says tonight will be an awesome night. We have great surprises, and it's sure to be a fun show. And Trish says, we're ready to give the crowd satisfaction here tonight. Booyaka, Booyaka 619. Rey Mysterio is here in NXT. And Rey Mysterio, I got him on a talent trade. He's actually in AEW, but I got him on a talent trade since we're both, since me and AEW have a working relationship. But Rey Mysterio says it's an honor to be in NXT with so many great talent, but he's here to answer the challenge of the rising luchador in Bandito. And Jason Momoa says that will be our main event here tonight. Rey Mysterio versus Bandito. 78. So Tommaso Ciampa says the NXT is live here tonight with the Super Show. Legends Night, Super Show, whatever you call it. It's a different show. It's a show of high importance. And he wants to fight anyone from anywhere in the world. Mance Warner comes out with weapons in his hands, and the crowd is excited. Ciampa gives off a sinister smile as he's happy that he's fighting a fellow lunatic in Mance Warner. Like I said in the last video, I bought MLW, and yeah, I'm going to be using some of their talent. And Mance Warner is definitely one of the talent that I want to use from this, for me purchasing MLW. 69. Okay, pretty good. So then about that, decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Tommaso Ciampa defeated Mance Warner in a Full Metal Mayhem match in 1528 when Tommaso Ciampa, let's just say he pinned Mance Warner. Tommaso Ciampa 77, Mance Warner 47. So yeah, Tommaso Ciampa beats Mance Warner. Mance Warner is technically in developmental since MLW is my child company, but Mance Warner have some good stats, and he doesn't really need to be down in MLW. I'm saying it now, but yeah, but anyway, Ciampa picks up the important win, and Mance Warner put up a great fight. 79. Also, I really do like this new. I got this new skin. I like the black one is cool, but I like this one because it's a little bit more vibrant. But Tommaso Ciampa is bleeding, beaten down after his grueling match with Mance Warner. Ciampa turns around and eat a black mask from Aleister Black. Black finally got his hands on Tommaso Ciampa. Black and Warner have a brief stare down before Aleister Black walks away. 85. Oh, wow. So Bianca hosts an open challenge for anyone on the roster. Gail Kim answers the call here tonight, and Gail Kim is back on NXT, and she answers Bianca Belair's open challenge. So yeah, we haven't seen Gail Kim since she lost to Thunder Rosa at NXT TakeOver Legacy. That's what it was like, what, 3 months ago? Almost 4 months ago in game-wise. So yes, Gail Kim answers the open challenge, and she gives off a great rating here tonight. Bianca Belair defeated Gail Kim in 13-19 with the pinfall with the KOD. Bianca Belair makes defense number 9 of the NXT Intercontinental title. Bianca 71, Gail Kim 54, but Gail Kim put up a really decent rating, and we got a really good match. 68, I'm not gonna complain. 75. Okay, so here's where it gets interesting. So Dakota Kai comes out after the match, and Dakota points to the championship, telling Bianca Belair it's coming to her. But Bianca tells Dakota to bring it. Dakota tells Bianca she's on borrowed time, and Bianca says we'll see about that. So challenger and champion having a few words with each other, no one getting disrespectful, but both of them saying that they're the best. But Chelsea Green from Inferno hops the barricade, looking to go after Beth Phoenix. Gail Kim gets up after her match with Bianca Belair and gets in the face of Chelsea Green. And Gail tells Green, if you want to touch Beth, then you have to go through me. And Green backs off and tells Gail to watch her back. So yeah, Chelsea Green did not have a good night last night in game, where she was turned on by Madison Rayne. And she has this little thing with Beth Phoenix going on. So I guess she thought it would be wise of her to attack Beth Phoenix, not on Inferno, but on the Thunder Super Show. And it was almost successful, but Gail Kim got in the face of Chelsea Green saying, you want to take out legends? How about you come and go through me? But Chelsea Green didn't want any of the smoke here tonight. And we'll see what happens because of that. 50. So Cameron Grimes with Rezar's backstage flaunting his wealth. Cameron Grimes starts handing out money to random people backstage and says that's courtesy of Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes bumps into the owner, Jason Momoa, and Cameron says, if it isn't Mr. Momoa himself. You hear the profit off the wrestling business since Justice League and Game of Thrones flopped, and Cameron Grimes puts a few dollars in Momoa's pocket, and Jason says he doesn't need Grimes' money because he has more than him. And the Guitar Heroes are in the back, and they say, ooh. And Rezar tells them to shut up, and, the Guitar Heroes do that because they don't want no problems with Rezar. And Grimes says, oh, yeah? Let's bet on the main event. I got Rey Mysterio because he has experience. And Jason says he has Bandito because he's the future of the industry. So very interesting. I thought this was a funny segment with Cameron Grimes, his little $1 million gimmick, and have him have a bet with Jason Momoa. And this is going to be a storyline plays all throughout the show. And I think that's just a nice, lighthearted segment. It furthers the character of Cameron Grimes, and it gets Jason Momoa on TV. 51, Raquel Gonzalez defeated Kimberly in A40 by pinfall with the tequila shot. This was a golden ticket qualifier. Kimberly this is my first time using her. Kimberly has been in NXT before in real life, but I haven't signed her yet in game. Kimberly is in developmental, but with a rating of 52, she could be called up to the main roster. Raquel 40, Kimberly 52. So we have Raquel, Candice, and Kaylee Ray in the golden ticket qualifier on the Thunder side. And for Inferno, we have Piper Niven, and we have I'm blanking. And Kylie Ray. Piper Niven and Kylie Ray. So we got 5 women so far. 67. So this is going to be interesting. So Tyler Breeze comes down the rampway with his selfie stick and the open weight title around his waist. And Breeze says he's feeling generous. He'll give any schmuck a chance at his open weight title not named Damian Priest. From out of nowhere, R-Truth comes out to the delight of the crowd. And R-Truth says, I'm finally here. For as long as you've been ducking me, I finally caught you. I get a chance to face my idol, no less for a title shot. And Breeze is basking in what R-Truth is supposedly saying to him. And Truth says, I can't wait to fight you, John Cena. And Breeze is confused. He says, Truth, that he's not John Cena. This is NXT, not Raw. And Truth says, oh, my bad. But can I still get a title shot, though? So we go into a match, 61. Man, pretty good. Tyler Breeze defeated Ron the Truth Killings, R-Truth, by pinfall with the beauty shot. Tyler Breeze makes defense number 4 of the NXT Openweight title. R-Truth 46, he's 50. What, is he 50? Hold on, let me look that up right now. But the man has been around since he took pictures with with Tupac and Biggie. R-Truth. Oh, he's 49. He's 49. But, yeah, I'm not ending that out. But Tyler Breeze, 64. R-Truth, 46. I thought this was a nice little lighthearted segment. And I think it also furthers the character of Tyler Breeze. But also shows us R-Truth. 70. So Tyler Breeze beats R-Truth in a fun match. Breeze beats down Truth, which gives him mega heat from the crowd. Damian Priest comes out for the save. Tyler grabs his belt and runs away. Damian helps Truth to his feet, and Truth says, thanks, Razor Ramon. And Damian laughs at this. The segment ends with R-Truth and Damian Priest dancing. 51. So Kathy Kelly, that's not bad actually. So Kathy Kelly, Axe Thunder, Rosa how she's doing, and Thunder says she's doing good. And Kelly asks her, what does this title mean to her? And Rosa says it means everything in the world. It's her validation. It's her reward for all the hard work she's done for female wrestlers and for female wrestlers of different ethnicities, for female wrestlers of color. Melina Perez jumps into the interview, and the crowd pops, as you know. And Melina says she represented her country of the last generation, and Thunder Rosa is doing the exact same thing. Melina says Thunder Rosa is the next best women's wrestler from Mexico, and Rosa says thank you. That means a lot coming from her. And Raquel Gonzalez walks into the interview. Raquel says my bad, but she wanted a chance to thank Melina for being an inspiration. And Melina says Raquel's doing great things as well. She sees them both being cornerstones of this industry. 78. So Big Show comes on. Big Show says he's happy to see legends coming through the doors, and it's amazing. NXT has such a great presence to it that legends from all over want to be here to help the next generation. That leads us to Brian Cage. Show says Cage is great, but he needs to be taught a lesson in respect. Big Show says he'll be the one to teach Cage that lesson. Ricky and Brian come out. Ricky tells Big Show they should have just retired he should have just stayed retired at home and make crappy Netflix shows. This isn't WCW or WWE. You're not relevant anymore. Cage says he'll be the one to put Big Show back in retirement. And Big Show punches Cage and a brawl ensues. Big Show and Cage go at it. The crowd erupts as Johnny Gargano comes to the ring and attacks Ricky Starks. Johnny gives Ricky one final beat DDT. Cage overpowers Big Show, but Johnny chop blocks Cage, and Big Show gives Cage a WMD. Johnny and Big Show stand tall. 66. Okay, the Hunters defeat Brent. The matches are really hitting tonight. The Hunters defeated Brent and Brandon Tate at 7:25 when David Richards pinned Brandon Tate with the shooting star press. Eddie Edwards, where did that come from? 76. David Richards 68. So yeah, they turned heel last week and they get a victory here this week. 74. So David Richards tells the fans, we told you that some changes were going to be made. We told you that we had to stop being beta males and start acting like the alpha wolves again. Eddie says, that means no more smiley Mr. Nice Guys. No, we like to hunt our prey. Swerve, you are just an example of what we'll do to this roster, because no one is tougher than us. Of all people, Conan comes out, and Conan says he likes what he saw from the Hunters. He saw aggression from the Hunters that they were missing. He saw the aggression that the Hunters were missing. Conan says if they keep this up, they'll be tag team champions again in this industry in due time. So the segment ends after that, but commentary puts over the fact that Swerve tweeted saying that he'll be back next week to confront the Hunters. 100 rated. Oh man, it sucks. No, that sucks, but the person's gimmick got an initial rating of poor, but that sucks. But the rating, amazing. So Charlotte Flair comes on and says, in case you didn't know, Charlotte Flair has just made history. Charlotte Flair is the first ever woman to be inducted into the NXT Hall of Fame. Flair says she's carried NXT years ago with the Four Horsewomen. They turned this industry on its head. Flair says those women are great, but they wouldn't be as iconic without the genetically superior athlete. We hear a theme song play on the PA system. The words role model appear, and Bayley, yes, Bayley comes out. The crowd loses its mind. Bayley is back in NXT. Bayley grabs the mic from a stunned Charlotte, and Bayley says she's here to stay in NXT. That means the fans have a true role model to look after. Bayley says she's built this division along with Charlotte, and she's back to sit on that throne once again. Bayley tosses the mic back to Charlotte and leaves. So yes, we did sign Bayley. I didn't hype up anything saying, "Oh man, we got some new signings here," but I did sign Bayley. Her contract was coming up, and I said Bayley would be a great asset to this women's division. We already have some amazing women, but adding Bayley just gives it so much more depth, not only on the wrestling side, but the character side as well. I've really been impressed with Bayley's character work, how she reinvented herself from the smiley baby face to this cocky, arrogant heel that's really doing great. I love her little antagonistic feud with Michael Cole. It's played out through social media or at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view when she told Michael Cole to shut up. It's just great things, and I think Bayley will be a great asset here. And no spoilers on anything else. But Bailey isn't the only signing. I'm just gonna let the cat out the bag. Bailey isn't the only signing, but we'll see when they debut. Maybe they'll debut during the build to Bash at the Beach, but maybe after I get my storyline sorted afterward. So just keep your eyes and your ears out for that. But Bailey is here in NXT. But the segment doesn't end there. Mia Yim and Ivelisse ambush Charlotte and attack her from behind. Mia gives Charlotte a protect your neck, knocking Charlotte out. Mia Yim and Ivelisse stand tall. Bailey got a poor rated segment. I put it as swagger, but that's where they said she was particularly good at. But no matter what the gimmick says, Bailey is here in NXT. That's what matters. 57. Rob Van Dam is seen walking the hallways in NXT in ring gear. The crowd pops and RVD is in action against the NXT Heavyweight Champion Chad Gable. Yep, so RVD is here on a one-night deal, and he's here to fight. And against the world champion of the brand, Chad Gable, they get a 74 rated match. I did not see this happening. But Chad Gable defeated Rob Van Dam in 8:17 by pinfall the Grand Amplitude. Chad 79. Okay, Chad. Rob Van Dam 59. So Rob Van Dam did carry his weight, but Chad Gable also helped him too. Chad Gable with a really great rating. I didn't expect 74, honestly, because RVD couldn't even have a 10-minute match. They said, the road agent said that the RVD would be gassed by 10 minutes, so I had to shorten it, and I thought that would affect the rating, but clearly not. 79. So Chad Gable beats RVD in another fun match. RVD raises Chad's hand in victory. RVD does his stick heading up the rampway, and Chad says, Bronson Reed is amazing, and Bronson Reed is a blossoming star in this industry. But Reed isn't the only one that gave their blood, sweat, and tears for this company. Everyone in that locker room sacrificed something. I could have stayed inside and signed a big fat contract with another company. But I wanted to prove something. I wanted to prove that I'm not just a tag team guy. I can prove that I could be comedic. I have the comedic chops. But I want to show that I'm a great professional wrestler. Reed, you sacrifice like everyone. But you're going to take me out to take this title from me. This title is not reward, but motivation to keep being the best. 64. Toni Storm defeated Konami in 12:17 by pinfall the Strong Zero. Konami, she had a match with with Io Shirai. They had a banger match, but Konami is really good. She's in Stardom, so she's just continuing to get popular. Konami 56, Io Shirai 63. But not Io Shirai, Toni Storm. My goodness, it's 4 o'clock almost. Toni Storm 63, 64 rated segment, not bad. 68. So Scarlett watches Tony on the rampway, and Tony's begging Scarlett to get in the ring, and Scarlett declines. Konami's heading up the rampway when Scarlett gives her a bedazzler. Scarlett stands over Konami, telling Tony that this will be her fate sooner rather than later. 72. Okay, so after the commercial break, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner comes out with his brother Rick Steiner. The Steiners get in the ring, and the Steiners are here in NXT. The crowd chants the Steiners' name, and Scott says he's been in this business for a mighty long time. He's seen many great teams, and FTR reminds them of those great teams. FTR come out all smug after their tag team title retention last week against the Young Bucks. Dax says those words means a lot coming from Scott and Rick, two legends in this business, in the tag team history no less. Cash says that they grew up watching the Steiners, and they were revolutionary to this business. The Steiners are grateful for those words. The Steiners raise FTR's hands in a sign of respect. FTR then attacked the Steiners. Cash chop blocks Rick and throws him onto the outside. Scott, Rick is Rick, but Scott, he still got the muscles even though he's older. Scott fights back. He gives Dax a clothesline or two, sending Dax down. But Cash hits Scott with the tag belt. MSK run down the rampway and get into the ring, but FTR hightails it through the crowd. So, FTR being pricks and being dastardly heels, attacking two legends in Scott and Rick Steiner here tonight. But MSK do come out for the save, so it does seem like, it does seem like this feud is not over between FTR and MSK. 67. So Al Snow's backstage and catering eating a donut, and Candice LeRae grabs the donut and throws it away. And LeRae says she knows Al is a legend, but legends still need to be in shape. And LeRae hands him a brochure for Wildside Academy. And Kaylee Ray gets in Candice's face and says she won't fight her here, but next week Candice better be ready in the ring. And since Candice did hit Kaylee Ray last week, she's hit her in the jaw. Either she slapped her or she hit her in the jaw with the mic. But Kaylee Ray and Candice Ray seems like they'll be fighting next week. It's not official, but it seems like Kaylee Ray wants to fight Candice next week. But those two walk away. Al Snow grabs a head from his bag and puts it on the table. And Al says, "You're the only friend I have right now." But Al looks in the distance and sees Dexter Loomis with a Shazza McKenzie. Al looks mortified because he doesn't know what Dexter's what his intentions are. And Dexter comes out and pets the head in a very creepy way. But Shazza, being the bubbly person that she is, she says that they're big fans and they just wanted to say hi. And Al looks like, yeah, okay. But really fun segment here. Advanced in 2 storylines with 1 segment. Also, we got Al Snow. He's a trainer. No, he's actually a road agent for FSW. So I just brought up here tonight for this Super Show. And I think our main event is up next. 76, I will take that. And above that, had decent reaction from the crowd, but had good heat and decent wrestling. Bandito defeated Rey Mysterio in 14:42 by pinfall the Revolution Fly. Rey Mysterio 74, Bandito 68. 73. So Bandito beats Rey Mysterio in the great passing of the torch match. Olivia Gomez gets in the ring and shakes the hand of Rey Mysterio. Rey and Bandito shake hands as well. Grimes is backstage yelling at the TV screen. Grimes went for Rey Mysterio, but he lost. Grimes hands Jason Momoa the cash. The cash he bet for the bet and storms off. Jason is talking to someone off camera, and it's RVD. And RVD, you know what he loves, 420, Mary Jane. And RVD has his rolling papers, and Jason says, "Dude, you can't smoke in the building." And RVD says, "What? Can I do it outside?" And Jason said, "Yeah." And RVD says, "You want to join me?" And Jason says, "Okay." And both men leave off. 80. So Shawn Michaels comes out with X-Pac and Kevin Nash. Arthur and joking about where the rest of the crew is. No Triple H, no Road Dogg, no Billy Gunn. And Shawn says no matter what, they'll always be the Click DX. No matter what they do is lit. And X-Pac says, "What?" Michael says, "Lit. That's what the kids say these days." Nash says, "Whatever." Arthur men do some silly answers to close off the show, but out of nowhere, Killer Kross attacks Kevin Nash. X-Pac tries to help, but Kross swats him away because Kross and X-Pac, you already see the discrepancy right there in the size. Kross puts Michael in the Kross jacket, but Finn Balor, Roderick Strong, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly come out and make their way to the ring. Roddy and Kyle give Kross a high-low. Finn Balor then clotheslines Kross out the ring. Michael, Nash, and X-Pac get up. Nash, Pac, and Shawn throw the Too Sweet in the air. Instead of reciprocating his gesture, Finn Balor throws the guns up to all 3 men. So yeah, good little rating to close off the show. And I thought this was a fun show. We advanced across Finn Balor storyline. We had the Click, DX, whatever you want to call them, interact with Balor Club, even though they did that in WWE. That was kind of lame. I ain't gonna lie. They just buried the revival, and that sucked. So, but hopefully this was better. But tell me what you thought down below. What did the show get? Oh, ho. Is that our best show? No, that's tied for our best show. Wow. Your boy did not see that one coming. But maybe that's the 100-rated Charlotte Flair segment. But tell me what you thought down below. So much stuff to talk about. I can't even talk about it right now because I'm not even going to recap because it's 4 o'clock. I'm tired. And this show was loaded. It was a very fun show. I'm happy that I got some of the legends on there. We had legends putting people over. We had some of the younger talent attack legends. We advanced storylines. We had Bayley debut. We had open title matches. We had Rey Mysterio Jr. here facing Bandito, and that match was awesome. 76, I'm not gonna complain. I love the new skin graphic, but tell me what you thought down below. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Have a blessed one. Peace.